What's up, Wallet Monkeys? Welcome back to the channel. I got something great for you today. I think you're gonna really enjoy it. So what I decided to do was go and ask the community if you could go back in time, knowing what you now know about credit, what one piece of advice would you give to someone who is just starting to build their credit? Maybe not rebuilding per se, because they got a bunch of derogatories on it, but just starting to build their credit. So that is the question that I asked, and we had some of the oldest members in our Discord community chime in and give their responses, and I wanted to share it with you in this video. So let's go ahead and dive into it, yeah? Okay, so first off, we got Autistic Pretzel, and the number one thing is never sell yourself short by settling for subprime and substandard credit products, especially in the beginning of your credit journey when it's a bit harder to obtain better credit products. There are a lot of quality options out there, even for credit challenged people. Great piece of advice. Next, George Washington, arguably the greatest president to ever live. You control your credit, in exclamation mark. Not the banks, not the stores, not your employer. So stop blaming others for your financial problems and take control. Set a goal, make a commitment, write out a plan, then follow it until you achieve your goal. You know, lie in your bed at night knowing that you gave it everything that you possibly could. I love that mantra. I love that angle, that perspective. Okay, next up is Crypt, or I call him Sky. Always make payments. I've run up my cards a couple times because it happened in my life. The reason why I have a strong credit score is because I made at least the minimum payment every single month. Great piece of advice. Next up is Wilson. He says that your credit card is just a debit card with rewards. Essentially it is. You only get the rewards if you have the money to pay your credit card swipe back as soon as you use it. If you don't have it in the bank to instantly pay back, then you're not allowed to swipe the credit card and get an IOU rewards. I like that. Next up, John. Late payments will kill you. I've been in a place where I couldn't even make the minimum payments. Don't just look the other way and go 30, 60, 90 days late. Call the banks. They will work with you. They'll get you on plans that you can afford. Sometimes they will waive fees and interest. A rough patch will easily turn into 10 years of collections popping on and off your report, all while you can't even finance a car. Man, no truer words have been said. Next, Medwin. My number one thing would be to get your debt below 10% overall. Short, simple, sweet, I like it. Next is Alita. Never pay cash if you can help it. Swipe it and pay in full. I grew up as cash and debit only since it's how my parents lived. Again, great point. Next, Vantacore. You, yourself, must set out a roadmap of what you want, how you're going to accomplish it, and within what time frame. Also give yourself wiggle room. Life happens, so put in place contingencies to cut yourself some slack. AKA a backup plan. If you're disciplined and can handle it, the question should not be how much credit cards should I have, rather how much credit cards I want for whatever benefits and leverage I need. We all have problems. I want more money with the problems it comes with, regardless if that means managing 50 plus cards. LOL, smiley face. Next, Reverend Group. Education, education, education. Educate yourselves on how credit works, the good, the bad, and then make actual educated decisions based on personal preferences and desires. And lastly, option sides. Patience. Sketch out a roadmap. I've sat on my hands and it's paying off. Discipline is huge because 99% of credit decisions will be made by an algorithmic program of some sort. Okay. There it is. And that is amazing advice, right? And it really just echoes the things that we've been talking about on this channel for over the last year. 200 or so videos now where I'm trying to pop in little, sentiment and ideas like that to really just get out there and change the collective consciousness around credit is just so bad. There's a wide spectrum of beliefs around it, from credit is bad to it's free money. All of it is on the spectrum of borderline disaster. And so we really need to work at re-educating all of ourselves on how to actually use this tool. It's a tool. If you use it properly, it's a weapon in the hands of somebody who does not know how to use it, my friends. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. Add any bits of advice that you've got in the comments below. I'd love to hear from you. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you in the next one. See ya. Hey, you should subscribe. 60% of you are not subscribed yet. Right there. Okay, bye.